Do you enjoy our YouTube content? Do you wish there was more? Well, now there is. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. There you will find, just starting at $5 a month, more access to podcasts, to shows, to other saves. Check it out today, everybody. That's patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. Tonight, the AWA is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we will once again be running the Showboat Sports Pavilion. Now, you might ask, we just ran a television show there a couple days ago. Is that going to be a problem? By rights, it shouldn't. Because you got to keep in mind, when they were running the Showboat, you were dealing with travelers and that, and visitors to Las Vegas. So I'm sure crowd burnout was not very high. Now in this game, with the way things go with TEW 2020, it's possible, but I don't see any effect so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at our backstage incidents. And it looks like we have all protege work going here, which is good. Yes, protege all the way down the line. And let's take a look at absent workers. Billy Robinson's doing his All Japan gig tonight, and of course, Jerry Blackwell is still injured. So this is good. Nobody showed up drugged up or anything like that, so that's always a good start. Let's go ahead and give our card a rundown here for this tour date number 42. Tour date number 42. The year is moving along here. We are just a month out from Wrestle Rock 88 here, everybody. So it's getting pretty serious. All right, in the opener, we're going to have Shirley Black versus Reggie Bennett. Dukes and Jammer are going to take on the Texas Hangmen in a tag team bout. Nelson Royal is going to once again challenge Steve Regal for the World Light Heavyweight title. DJ Peterson is going to battle Greg Wojokowski. Tony Anthony will face Ron Simmons. Dick Slater is going to wrestle Scott Hall. The Russians will meet the Fabulous Ones in the semi-main event. And in our main event, Sergeant Slaughter will challenge CURT HENNIG for the World Heavyweight title. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, Black versus Bennett is our opener here. And for those of you that have been paying attention, and there are quite a few of you who have, Shirley Black just got promoted off from our enhancement talent list. So it's a good sign for her. She's going to actually get some wins here. And I don't think these two have battled yet. I think we just plugged her in. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to give Reggie Bennett the win here. And that one is booked up. Next, we have Dukes and Jammer and the Texas Hangman. There are Dukes and Jammer. And there are the Texas Hangmen. For those of you that aren't aware, Mike Moran just did a double series interview with the AWA Unleashed podcast. Go ahead and check it out on YouTube. It's really good stuff. And let's see here who's due for the win. Dukes and Jammer are due for the win. We're going to go ahead and give the win to Derek Dukes. And that's good. That means our first bout lines up appropriately by having the heel win the opener. Next, we have Nelson Royal and Steve Regal. Nelson Royal, ladies and gentlemen, is on his way out of the AWA. We are not going to re-sign him. So he's going to go ahead and take the loss here to Steve Regal, just to keep things square. So here is Nelson Royal. And here is Steve Regal. Folks, we're a few weeks into the PowerCast Network launching, And I hope that all of you are enjoying all of our content and our extended videos. We have dipped into things like doing a profile with the Spotlight Show. We have recorded a watch along. We've done some fun work with This Day in Wrestling History. So I hope that you're enjoying the variety that we are providing. And remember, if you want all these shows nice and early, you can get them. You can join our Patreon by going over to patreon.com/PowerCast Network. All right, next here we have Peterson versus Wojokowski. DJ Peterson is coming along very nice. There he is, white hot momentum. There, of course, is his opponent, Greg Wojokowski. And that one is booked, and let's see who's due for the win. Okay, Wojokowski won the last time. We're going to give Peterson the win this time, and it is going to be by DQ. You might be asking why, and the answer is kind of, why not? What the heck? All right, Tony Anthony and Ron Simmons are up next, and I think Ron Simmons is due for the win, but we'll verify that. Here is Tony Anthony. I almost said Tony Simmons. Here is Ron Simmons. And let's double check. Oh, it turns out I was wrong. Ron Simmons got the win the last time. So we're going to have Tony Anthony get the win here. Keep this feud hot. And of course, he's going to get the win by the help of his manager, Sheik Adnan LKC. The hated Sheik Adnan LKC. Next, we got Dick Slater and Scott Hall, and they're going to go 16. This has been a good feud. We were just able to re-sign Dick Slater. There is Slater. And here is Scott Hall. I can't remember who's due for a win here, but I think it's Hall. Yep, it is. So Scott Hall gets the win here. And that one is booked out. Next, the semi-main, we have the Russians and the Fabulous Ones. This has turned out to be a pretty good tag team feud. Both teams are getting a lot of exposure and strumming up a lot of heat. There's the Fabs. Both have hot momentums. That's a good sign. Let's see who's due for the win here. The Russians are due for the win. So we will have Soldat Ustinov win. And it is going to be tainted. So that's 3, count it 3 cheap finishes now. A DQ, a manager interference, and a straight up cheating. All right, Slaughter versus Hennig here. And as you know, Slaughter, Sergeant Slaughter that is leaving the promotion. He signed a contract with Jim Crockett Promotions. So he is going to lose to CURT HENNIG on the way out. It's a time-honored tradition, and he, I'm sure, would have no problem doing it. All right, there's Sergeant Slaughter for one of the last times that we'll see him in the AWA here. And here is CURT HENNIG. Sergeant Slaughter's done a great job for us. All right, CURT HENNIG with the win. It's going to come clean. And that one is booked. So we're at our usual 2 hours and 22 minutes for this show. Once again, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Showboat Sports Pavilion, and we're ready to start our show here. All right, there we go. No red text to Doom, which is cool. The ladies get a 38 overall. It's going to take time to build them up. Of course, Dukes and Jammer versus the Texas Hangmen got red text of Doom. We get a 33 overall with these two. These two teams, I should say. All right, 66 for Royal versus Regal. And not bad. And of course, the takeaway is inconsistency and declining physical ability. But we expected that. Next, we have Peterson and Mojakowski. They score a 73 overall. Peterson, of course, wins by DQ. Let's see if there's any takeaways here. And it's just inconsistency for Peterson. Anthony and Simmons score us a 73 overall, which is very good. They gained some heat in their feud. And Anthony wins with that dreaded shoulder breaker after that no good, lousy Sheik Adnan LKC interferes. All right, Slater and Hall with a big score here, 85 overall. Very nice. Scott Hall wins with that Bulldog. Very good score here. You just never know how things are going to go in TEW. And this one gets a great score. Slater's got some inconsistencies, but no big deal. All right, our semi-main gets an 80. Nice score for these two teams, especially in the Southwest region. And of course, the Russians get the win by cheating and using the ropes for leverage. Looks like the only penalty here is Ustinov and his lack of experience. Whoa! Check this one out, everybody. Big score. Line them up. Shut them down. 99 overall. And what a score. So we got a 98 and a 90 in performance and a 99 overall. CURT Hennig has really hit his stride here. And Sergeant Slaughter is also doing tremendous work. So no takeaways here. Excellent, excellent score. Might be one of our finest matches, to be honest. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. We get a 92 overall. A nice gain here in the Southwest region. And we are going to tell CURT Hennig how good he did. We are going to tell Sergeant Slaughter how good he did. We're also going to point out Scott Hall too. He did some real good work here. So Slaughter gets complimented for a good example. CURT Hennig, great performance. Scott Hall, great performance. We're going to make that speech. CURT Hennig is pleased. Sergeant Slaughter is pleased. And Scotty Hall is pleased. It's going to take us back to the main screen here. Let's go ahead and prep up for our next spot show here. I'm sorry, not spot show. Our next tour date. And of course, we're finishing up that Western Loop by rolling into Winnipeg. And then, of course, we'll be right back home in St. Paul. All right, that one is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait for the screen to load here. Hey, All Japan had the Champion Carnival. Terry Funk, what's going on here? Terry Funk has won the Champion Carnival. Good for him. Good for him. Excellent. And of course, that a 5-star match, he defeated John Tenta. Good stuff. There it is, the official. Sherry Martel is with the WWF. We will no longer be booking her. We probably won't be able to either. They'll have her locked up. Rip Oliver have won the world, and Team Greatness, whoever on earth that is, have won the World 6-Man Tag Title. Stupid title. All right, WWF had Saturday night's main event. Let's see what happened in it. Got a 91 overall, and they had it in Puerto Rico. Good for them. Hulk Hogan over Kamala in the main event. Steamboat over Al Perez. Spivey and the Dream Team over Nikita Koloff and the Islanders. Not bad. This is a pretty darn good card. Harley Race over One Man Gang. It's a nice change of pace, a good card. Do we even want to look at the crap that Crockett put on? That's a solid main event right there, Flair over Koloff. But it's for the U.S. heavyweight title. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look at our incoming here. And just as we called already and expected, Sherry Martel has been hired by the WWF. Championship Wrestling gets us 1.9 million viewers. We're very close to 2 million viewers there. Terrific. Major League Wrestling gets us 635,000. Excellent rating for that. And Eddie Guerrero was with Pacific Northwest last night in order to drop the World 6-Man title. Tag title, I should say. All right, so that's going to do it for us here, everybody. We have the next tour date coming up tomorrow night in the game world, of course. And also, we are only a month out from Wrestle Rock 88. Yes, Wrestle Rock is coming back. It is going to be at Comiskey Park this time in Chicago. And we're going to do it up right, everybody. It's going to be a big event. A happening, as Gorilla Monsoon would say. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back in action tomorrow. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this video with your friends. Sharing is caring, and caring is growing on YouTube. Also, if you would like version 8 of the Supermod, go to braddrake.net, drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the picture pack and the database. Also, join us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod, and you can join us in conversation there about everything pro wrestling and the Supermod. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.